Hi Virgos, this is Stella from Love Evolution. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Um, this is going to be your reading for the month of July 2018. What you need to know in order to make the choices most aligned with your highest good. A little announcement for those of you who did watch my videos last month. First of all, thank you. I appreciate it. If you have requested a reading from me and you have not yet received it, I did send an email out to all of you guys. Basically, I received many more requests for those readings than I initially expected. I'm super thrilled about that, but it's taking me a little bit longer to get them all done. So anyways, if you are still waiting for a reading, I am working on them, and I so appreciate your patience and understanding. I hope to have them out here within the next week, but I did want to get these general readings out so that everybody has them towards the beginning of July. So thank you for your patience. And if you are new to my channel, these are monthly readings for your sun, moon, or rising sign. And all of my readings are channeled through the intention of your highest good, okay? So your unique skills and talents, the things when you think about it, when you dream, and that idea just lights you up. Those are all big markers for what your unique purpose is, okay? And my intention here is to provide you with, first and foremost, the messages, clarity, and insight that you need, what universe wants you to know during this time period, so that you can make the choices that are most aligned with your highest good. And also, just to empower you to choose love in your life, okay? It can be very difficult in today's day and age to first of all even recognize and understand what your purpose is, and that you have a unique purpose, and then the courage and the time and the effort and the commitment it takes to pursue it, okay? So my readings, what I do here is with the intention to help you along that journey, okay? Sincerely from my heart. And doing these readings is part of my my higher calling as well, okay? It's part of my personal expression. So in that way, I'm just very honored to be able to do this with you. And I encourage you to take the messages, because these are general readings. Take the messages that resonate with you and apply them to specific areas of your life, okay? Using your intuition. Your own intuition is always your best guide. I'm just here to show you what energies are influencing you at this time, okay? I think that's about it. At the end, I will link, I'll explain where you can find me on Instagram and all that, and Facebook, and I'll link it down below. So yeah, I think without any further ado, for the main part of the reading, we're going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot here. If and when we need clarity, I will pull from my little pocket Rider-Waite. At the end, we're going to do an Archangel Oracle for you, as well as your power animal, okay? And your power animal for the month, like your animal totem. And I will explain a little bit more about that when we get there. Anything else? Oh, and then for your challenge and advice, I'll pull from the Chrysalis Tarot here, okay? I am using the same layout and spread as last month. Maybe in August I'll switch it up, we'll see. I do really like this spread. It's an adapted Celtic cross, and it reveals a lot of information, and kind of, I feel like it really works for these general readings, but maybe we'll switch it up. So for those of you who did bring it to my attention, I will be more aware of how I lay the cards down, okay, and try not to make a lot of extra noise on my table here, and just try to be aware of and reduce any extra noises going on in the reading, okay? So, Virgo, July. It's really hot out here, you guys. Today I think is like the hottest day it's been all year. It's like 102 where I am right now. So forgive me if I'm touching my face or just kind of, you know, I do have a breeze, which is nice, and I really love to do these readings outside, obviously, if I'm sitting out here in 102 degree weather. So have some understanding for that. So Virgo July, what does Virgo most need to know for their highest good? What are the energies surrounding Virgo this month? When I was tuning into your energy before your reading, I always do a meditation where I clear my own energy and tap into yours. I got the image, again, similar to last month, of like a captain on a ship, or it's a ship, okay? And it's basically sailing through like a really hot part of the world, the tropics, maybe the Caribbean. And these people on this boat have been, you know, it's been really rough for them. They've had to drink the old stale water. They've had to find food where they can. They've had to hold out hope, you know, that they would get to their destination soon. And it's like the moment of, it's daytime, and it's the moment when they get to the point in the horizon where they can just see land at the very far end of the horizon, okay? So what that means to me is, I think you guys have been going through quite a bit of, whatever you've been going through has been testing your, you know, your resolve, okay? It's you've had to do things to survive and thrive that, you know, you maybe didn't, you wouldn't want to do in a perfect world, okay? You've had to really hang in there and utilize your hope and your resolve and your inner faith and inner belief, okay? And land is just on the horizon, okay? So you finally, it's like that moment of hope and relief when you finally know it's all gonna turn out okay, all right? So I think that's in store for you guys this month. If you are dealing with something that's just, you just feel like you've been having to hang in, you're finally gonna get some relief this month, Virgo, okay? It's on the horizon, and it's coming, okay? So your recent past, your present, your future, what's above, so what's on your mind, what's below, and then the energy that's crossing you, okay? And then if we need to pull like internal, external influence, we will, as we continue here. So, okay, Judgment, yep. Okay. All right, so in your recent past, and we had no flyers. We had no flyers come out. So let me see if I can get an overall. Can I get an overall energy? Please, for Virgo. Overall energy for Virgo. I'm gonna let him stay. Overall energy for Virgo. What's the overall energy for Virgo? You, oh, and it's 3. Okay. Empress in reverse. So feeling like your ability to create and be fertile is maybe a little bit upside down. Feeling like you're not seeing the results quite yet, which is what I was, you know, relates to that, the vision that I got. You feel like you've been doing the work, but you're not getting the results yet with this 3 of Pentacles reversed, okay? 3 is a number of the first fruits, okay, of your labor. The first physical manifestation of all the work that you've been doing, okay? And it's also, it's like reminiscent that he's working in a church, right? So it's working for a higher ideal, doing physical work for, you know, a greater reason, a greater purpose than just to work, you know, just to work and earn money. It's for a greater vision, okay? But it's upside down. So you've been doing the work, but I think you feel like you're not seeing the results, you know? And again, you're wary. you're wary. You've been having to kind of hang in there. We also have the Empress in reverse. The Empress is creative energy, okay? She is bounty, creation, fertility, all right? And in the reverse, you know, I think you feel maybe like your creativity, your ability to manifest what you want in your life right now is upside down, okay? I will pull a card on how to flip her right side up, but let's continue. And then we also got the Nine of Wands, okay, which is feeling like a little bit defensive, okay? The wands represent the fire, the motivation in life, and divine inspiration, okay? So you can see he's kind of erected this like fence behind him, and he's carrying this wand almost like he's ready to, you know, like if somebody comes at him, he's ready to defend himself with that rod, that belief, right? So it's feeling defensive, you know, there's something you stand for, you've been doing the work for it, you haven't gotten results yet, and you may feel like you're needing to kind of defend either to yourself or to other people why you're doing this work. Why do you stand for this thing? Why, you know? And as a result, it may have your creativity feeling a little bit blocked, okay? So coming into the coming into the month of July, we have Judgment, okay? Judgment is about, do you see how these people are naked, okay? And it's a family. They're bared, right? They're bare for the universe to judge, okay? And judgment does not mean like a man sitting up in the sky that's going to, you know, you're going to heaven, you're going to hell. It's not like that at all, okay? It's what you would call karma, okay? If you understand, it's the cause and effect, you know, of how we choose to live our lives. And it's the greater principles of life, the greater laws of the universe, okay? Acting in accordance to our energy. And as humans, our ego, our mind wants to be able to make sense of that, right? And so like years ago in the I think as humanity, our understanding of religion and of the universe and the divine is certainly evolving, right? And then you can look back at the ancient, you know, Buddhist monks who knew that, you know, who had a very similar concept to what we have today, but they were very isolated. It wasn't spread. It was just small sects of different beliefs, right? And so in all those religions, the one thing they have in common is that there's one deity, right? There's one energy, there's one universe, okay? And through the laws of the universe, if we act in alignment with them, then the judgment is good. If we act against them, then the judgment is what our ego mind wants to label as, you know, punishment. So basically, this is just karma coming around, you know? And it's not bad karma. It's just when things like, if you are going through something difficult, when things like that happen, it's not a punishment, okay, Virgo? It's excuse me, it's providing a lesson that you need to learn, okay? And then, so on the heels of that, okay, on the heels of, you know, karma, dealing with quite a bit of karmic energy, karmic debt, maybe, okay, you're cleaning it up this month. We have the Seven of Rods, okay? This is very similar to the Nine of Rods we have up here, but it's a few steps before. And you see this man is really like defensive, okay? If this one has erected his wall, and he's behind his wall, he's ready to defend if he needs to, but he's also, you know, standing firm where he is. This one is a little bit more unsure, right? And he's like really ready to defend himself from anybody who comes and challenges his beliefs, his motivation. He's clinging on to his motivation, his divine inspiration very tightly, right? And what's crossing you, interestingly, is the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be a relationship with somebody else. It could be a love relationship, certainly. And like all the physical things you have with that person. So the house you have, the cars you have together, the different things that are in both of your names, maybe, you know, the household you run together. Because it's crossing you, it's somewhat challenging you right now. You're feeling defensive, and perhaps all of the, like I said, the physical things you have with this other person, it could be your lover, it could be a business partner, it's making you feel, you're feeling weighed down by it. You're feeling like instead of being able to appreciate all of this abundance that's around you, like that phrase, more money, more problems, right? More things, the more your energy has to be diverted to manage it all, right? And you guys are such perfectionists. I know that's very like cliche to say about, you know, Virgos, but you want everything in order, right? So perhaps the weight of your ideals and your beliefs, you're feeling like you have to defend your beliefs and you want things a certain way, and perhaps you're not able to, or you're having some struggles, you know, finding balance with this other person, and it's making you feel very defensive because you're just feeling overwhelmed with, you know, everything you have to do. What's on your mind again is the 10 of Wands, okay? So it's gathering up those beliefs. It's coming to the point of 10 is a number of completion also. So it's like resolve in your belief or ideal, you know, like this is what I stand for. Here I have them all gathered up, all the reasons why I stand for this thing, and I'm not letting them go. Okay, I've come to a point of resolve, and I'm not letting go of any of my beliefs. I'm standing firm in them. So on your mind is like the feeling like you really need to you really need to, again, resolve. The word resolve comes. So you need to like stand firm in your resolve, and that's very much on your mind, okay? And then below we have the Hangman. So subconsciously, and he is in reverse. So subconsciously, you may or may not be aware, the Hanged Man represents being unbothered by outside circumstances, okay? Because, you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite, he has a halo around his head, okay? It always reminds me of the metaphor of like Jesus on the cross, okay? Like he went through everything. He knew what the end result was going to be, but he did it anyways because he had a higher reason for it, okay? And he knew that everything happens in divine timing. So it's like, even if you hang me by my feet, you know, I know, I believe, I have faith, and so I am unbothered, okay? In the reverse, I say it takes on, like, rather than an unbothered energy, it takes on like a more of a happy energy, because as you can see, it's like his hands are behind his back, but now that he's not hanging upside down, he could certainly lean down and take that bind off his foot, right? So it's like subconsciously you're ready to let go of maybe whatever all of this that's holding you down, you know, that's making you feel very weighed down. Okay, I'm gonna pull some clarity cards. Okay, what does Virgo need to know about this Hanged Man? What's going on with this Hanged Man? What's going on with Virgo subconsciously with the Hanged Man? The Magician, okay. And then what is this 10 of, why is the 10 of Pentacles crossing Virgo? That's generally not an energy that is challenging. Why is the 10 of Pentacles crossing Queen of Cups? Why is the 10 of Pentacles crossing Virgo? Why is the 10 of Pentacles? Can I have some clarity on that? Again, look at that. Okay, so this one flew out twice, and again, it's the 7 of Wands, okay? So this is your This is your present energy feeling very defensive, okay? And then what came out as crossing you is all the attachments you have with perhaps your lover, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or it could be a business partner, but it does seem more like romantic, you know. It's going to be different for all of you, but, and again, we got the Seven of Wands, feeling defensive, okay? So maybe feeling defensive with your partner, and just feeling tied down. And then here's your partner coming up as the Queen of Cups, okay? So if you're a male, it could be, if you're male or female, it could certainly be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. This is a queen who owns her emotions, okay? But it's very funny that she came up in this deck, because in the Morgan Greer, she's a more positive looking, it's a more positive illustration. In this deck, the image and the look on her face and everything, it makes it very clear that although she is emotional and she carries the power of water, okay, of the cups, the water element in expression, she can also be very vengeful, right? Do you see her face there? So it's almost like letting emotions, your partner may be letting emotions come out in a negative way, and that's what's making you feel so defensive, okay? And then as far as the Hanged Man, what's going on, it's subconsciously you're realizing, it's like what's on your mind is, God, I have to gather up and defend all my beliefs. Like, why are my beliefs, my resolve, why is it being challenged right now? I just need to gather them up and keep them safe and stand resolve in what I believe in, right? Like this Nine of Wands. So that's what's on your mind. And subconsciously, your subconscious is trying to give you a break, okay? And make you realize it's like the Hanged Man upside down. He has the ability to untie his binds, okay? The Magician is the one who makes magic, right? He's the one who takes energy from the divine and makes it into physical reality. And you see all the tools around him, okay? He has all the tools he needs to make it happen. So going from feeling bound, okay? In this case, your subconscious, if you let it bubble up, it's trying to tell you that actually you're not bound. Actually, you can untie yourself from this. And guess what? You have all the tools you need in order to change this situation and make it what you want it to be, okay? I am going to pull an internal and external influence because I want a little bit of clarity about what's going on here. But there's nothing, I don't want to speak prematurely, but there's no major endings, Virgo. It's more like just like I said about the vision of the island on the horizon, you know, you've been really, you've been going through some judgment, okay, some karma, and you're ready for that to be over, okay? What's the internal and external influence for Virgo for July? Internal and external influence, please. Internal and external influence for Virgo. Virgo. Okay. Yeah. In a confusing way, it's the same message, okay? So, Five of Pentacles for your internal influence. This is feeling poor, okay? It's not necessarily like abject or real poverty, but it's feeling poor. And it's also, you see how this soldier is beaten up and he's come to a church for assistance, okay? And it's in the reverse. So instead of seeking help and like feeling poor, it's realizing that the help that you need is available, okay? It's having hope in your ability. If like this, it's devoid of hope, then in the reverse, it takes on the opposite meaning, okay? So having hope that all your needs are provided for, okay? It still carries an energy of like a lingering feeling bound, like the Hangman, okay? Or feeling reliant on somebody else. feeling reliant on these ties that you have with somebody else, whether it is your household or your business or just prior agreements, okay? They're weighing you down right now because perhaps you're not able to line them all up in the way you'd like, and they're not quite aligning with your ideals for yourself, okay? And it's trying for you. But, you know, it's going to work out fine. You do have a lot of abundance, so you don't need to feel, or perhaps this is feeling like if you left this person, would you have enough? You know, but you would, because it's in the reverse, okay? So it's having hope that, you know, like your base chakra, the color red, survival, having enough, the mantra of universe provides for all of my needs at all times. I am provided for in all ways. Okay? Say that to yourself over and over and over, Virgo. Work on your base chakra. That's going to really help you. Recognize that you are the magician, okay? And embody that magician energy that's inside of you. Okay? Subconsciously, it's wanting to come out. And then your external influence is the Seven of Swords, which is a card of like sneaky or hidden behavior, okay, trying to get away with something. But in the reverse, and the swords are communication, okay? So in the reverse, instead of trying to get away with something, it's trying to share, trying to give, you know, trying to communicate your ideals, trying to communicate them to other people, or other people trying to communicate them to you, okay? That's what's coming in from the outside for you. I'm going to pull an overall, we're going to pull your challenge and advice, but I'm going to pull an overall guidance card for you. Can I get an overall guidance for Virgo? What energy does what does Virgo need to know for their highest good in the month of July? What's the guidance? What's the overall guidance for Virgo? The Hermit. Okay, this is your card, Virgo. This is your card. Okay? So go inside. Oh my God, like this is so powerful. Like this just gives me chills right now, okay? You're going through a karmic lesson, okay? You guys like things in a row, all right? You've been tested. You've had to defend your beliefs, and it's had you feeling like, you know, your ability to create is upside down, and it's had you feeling a little bit bound, and it's been trying for you. You've felt very defensive, okay? But your overall advice is the Hermit, your own card. Tap into your own self, okay? This magician energy, this magician that lies within you. You guys are very powerful creators when you put your mind to it, when you don't let everything else or everything that's not exactly how you'd like it to upset you, okay? And do you see how the star, what is the star? It's your dream, it's your destiny, it's your unique path. And this man, he's alone because he goes inside to find the information that you can only find within self, right? And this is your card. Okay, so go inside and allow your ideals that you're standing up for them so vigorously, right? And you're getting wary because it's starting to really weigh on you, okay? And you want to be able in your outside environment, the sharing of your ideals is important to you. So how do you need to do that? What's going to help you? What's going to get you feeling balanced again this month, Virgo? To go inside and allow that inner vision to see how it's like a lamp guiding his way, okay? So go inside and fully embody your energy. Like I said, work on the base chakra, okay? Look it up if you're not familiar, okay? But that mantra I gave you, I am provided for in all ways, okay? I don't need to defend my beliefs, okay? My energy can be better spent. And this is all karmic. With judgment coming out in the beginning, this is all a lesson that you're going to have to learn anyways. So, you know, just embrace it. And you have the Magician right underneath you. You also have in the future, your future card is the Four of Cups, okay? Traditionally, in the traditional tarot, it's about like not recognizing the joy in your life that you already have. But in this deck, it's a little bit different, because do you see how the hand of God, he has 3 cups here. Cups represent emotions. When they're upright, positive, joyful emotions, okay? And you see the hand of God handing him another cup. So it's like divinity, the universe handing you happiness and joy. And you're looking right at it, and you're primed and ready to take it, okay? So a lot of happiness, and not only happiness, not only a new offer coming to you that's going to provide you with joy, okay? Whether it's emotional or in your relationship, wherever it comes from, it's right there on the horizon for you, okay? Like in this image. So not only are you getting an offer of happiness and joy, not only do you already have quite a bit of happiness and joy to appreciate in your life, but you're going to get to a point, like the number 4, where you're able to rest and really revel in it and really experience it, okay? That's in your near future. So it's beautiful. I mean, this is something, there's not a lot of advice other than to embody your own energy very strongly, okay? Because this is just something that you're gonna have, it's just something, it's just a lesson that you're learning at this point. And like I said, the way it plays out in everyone's life is going to be different. I'm gonna pull one more clarity for this Empress, and then we'll do your challenge and guidance, okay? One more. What is this Empress for? How can Virgo turn this Empress right side up? How can Virgo turn this Empress right side up? Six of Swords, okay? So it's about leaving a rough situation, but it showed up in reverse. So what's the opposite of leaving something that's difficult? Looking forward to something positive, okay? This positive emotion in your future. And it's going to be different for everybody, but get very clear on what you want, okay? With the Hermit energy, go inside and allow your intuition to speak to you, and allow that light to inform where you walk, inform your decisions, what path you take, okay? Does that make sense? I hope. And in light of that vision that you have, look forward to all the joy that's going to be coming up for you in the future, okay? And that's how you turn your ability to create, okay, this Magician, your ability to manifest, to be fertile and receive bounty in your life, okay? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, okay? The way that you reactivate and unblock your creative ability is by looking forward to the future, okay? Looking forward to all the good things that are coming up for you. And the wealth too, okay? And the wealth too. Let's do your challenge and your advice. What's the challenge and advice for Virgo for the month of July? What's the challenge and advice for Virgo for July? Challenge and advice for Virgo. Challenge and advice for Virgo. Like, the cards are amazing, I swear, you guys. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, 8 of Mirrors is your challenge, okay? So, do you see how this man is walking forward on a path and there's all these mirrors behind him? Mirrors in this deck represent the cups, okay, which are the water element of emotions, okay? So do you see, these are all the emotions and the memories attached to his past. And if he turns around, he's going to be able to see each mirror, each memory, and feel the emotions attached to them, okay? But he's not doing that. He's walking forward. And 8 is also a number of infinity, okay? So I always like to say, like, if he turns back, look at the infinite number. If he chooses to turn back and look at his past, okay? Look at the almost infinite number. Think of the infinite memories and emotions you have attached to things. So if you choose to look back and analyze, you guys love to analyze, okay? Why is this happening? Why is this karmic situation coming up? Why? Your phrase in the zodiac is I analyze, okay? You're very analytical, very sharp, very logical, okay? You like things in a row. However, with 8 as a number of infinity, if you choose to look back right now, you could be stuck forever examining all the memories and emotions and the would've, should've, could've, okay? Don't do that to yourself, Virgo. Continue to walk forward, okay? So this is your challenge. Not only is this what's going to be a little bit difficult for you, okay? This is what you need to overcome. The universe is challenging you to continue to walk forward. And what was the message we got for, and look, I mean, isn't he reminiscent of the Hermit, right? So embody your energy and walk forward, okay? That was also your advice for how you're gonna ignite your creative energy again, okay? I'm so excited because this is like it's so clear cut, Virgo. This is just something karmic you have to go through. You've got a lot of good things in your life right now. I don't know if it's a relationship or a business partnership, okay, but it's the ties to the physical world that are making you feel very defensive, very weighed down. Like in the beginning, how I was saying, weary, okay? Like you've been traveling along and you're just on a boat on the sea and you have no way to influence or change how long it's going to take, what the direction you're going in. You're just a passenger, okay? And then all of a sudden one day when you think you can't take any more, okay, you see land on the horizon, okay? That moment of relief and joy is yours this month, okay? It's happening. You don't have to hang in for much longer. However, you know, just this is something that you've got to go through. So continue to focus forward, okay? And then what's your advice? We have the 5 of stones. Stones are the physical, tangible things in our reality, okay? You can see she's built something like a little altar almost physically, and here she is sad, right? She's heartbroken because 5 is a number of leaving, okay? So upright, this card is about leaving something you've built, and guess what? As your advice, it's in the reverse, okay? So what is the opposite of leaving something you've built? Building something new, right? Like, it doesn't get any stronger than that. And I just want to say this general message, it's showing up in different ways with different cards, but this general message of leaving something old behind and starting something new. I mean, of course, we're always going through cycles in our lives, but this is coming up for almost every single sign this month. And we have quite a few planets in retrograde, which causes us to want to look back and get stuck in that loop of examining the past and how we feel about it and would've, should've, could've, okay? So it's been very, a lot of the signs are going through this. So it's important to really look forward this month, okay? The energy is lightening up. It's going to start to break up to where you're able to appreciate. And the thing is, like, nobody has a lot of, like, poverty. Everybody's doing pretty well. But all this retrograde energy is preventing people from being able to appreciate the joy and the abundance in their life, okay? So in your near future, accept that offer of happiness and focus on what you already have in your life and adding more, okay? Looking forward. Whew, okay, so what's your archangel guidance? What's the archangel guidance for Virgo for July? Archangel guidance for Virgo for July. Archangel guidance for Virgo. You know what to do, Virgo. Archangel Uriel, Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay, like the magician, trust your inner knowledge. You know what to do. And look, here's the lantern. Here's the lantern again. Oh my God, right? The Hermit, your energy, allowing your inner knowing, your own star to guide your way. Do you see the lantern here? Like, this is a powerful reading, Virgo, okay? Apply it to the area of life, the situation, the circumstance you're going through, okay? And trust your inner knowledge. Act upon it without delay, okay? And then your power animal. What's the animal totem for July for Virgo? What's the animal messenger for Virgo? The animal messengers don't lie, right? So by observing their energy and how they live in the world, we're able to get really clear messages about what would be most beneficial, what energy would be most beneficial for us to adopt. So what is Virgo's, I swear, you guys, I swear. Okay, the Hermit, who is the Hermit? The Hermit is you. The Hermit knows best because he goes inside, right? You know what to do is your archangel guidance. And then what's your animal totem? Moose, authority. You know what is best for you. I swear, it doesn't get any more clear than this. I don't want the video to, I don't like when the videos run this long because it's hard for people to, but like these messages need to come out. This is, I literally have goosebumps right now, Virgo. This is so strong. Like, trust your inner knowing, okay? This is a beautiful month for you. You're going through a little bit of, like, you're having to hang in there, but you got it, okay? You have joy and abundance in your future. So, thank you so much for watching. I will link, you can find me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. I'm on Facebook as well. I will link those down below. Check them out. If you like this video, please hit subscribe if you want to see more. I'm in this for the long haul. I will be doing this every month for all the signs. I'm so honored to do so. I will, by the end of July, before August, hopefully like mid to late July, I will have my website up. And at that point, you can purchase a personal reading from me, and I have a blog, and I have just a lot of information intended to help you find and follow your unique path, okay? So I'm really excited to launch that. I will announce all that on Instagram. And just thank you so much. And for those of you waiting for your readings, thank you for your patience. I will have them out as soon as possible. So thank you so much, Virgo. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Blessings to you, and I will see you in August.